Good evening, and you're watching Ukraine Brief here on TVP World. It's now been 1,385 days since Russia began its full-scale invasion of Ukraine. I'm Diana Skye, and here's the latest. Following his visit to Brussels, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy flew to Rome on Tuesday, where he met Pope Leo and Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. Now, during his meeting with the Pope at Castel Gandolfo, Zelenskyy discussed humanitarian issues, including the safe return of Ukrainian children abducted by Russia, diplomatic efforts with the United States, and invited the Pope to visit Ukraine, calling such a trip a strong signal of support for the Ukrainian people. The Vatican said that during the talks, Pope Leo emphasized the importance of continuing dialogue. Zelenskyy then met with Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni for what he described as a substantive discussion on the diplomatic situation and next steps to advance peace. He briefed Meloni on the work of Ukraine's negotiating team, emphasizing that Italy's support remains crucial. Zelenskyy also thanked Italy for its energy assistance and essential equipment. He reiterated that achieving any real peace will ultimately depend on Russia's willingness to end the bloodshed. On Tuesday, the president of the European Council, Antonio Costa, said the European Commission is close to finalizing a legal and technical solution for using frozen Russian assets or international borrowing to raise 90 billion euros to support Ukraine's armed forces.
Now we are working on the fine-tuning solution to find a legal and technical solution that could obtain the agreement of all, of at least the qualified majority of the member states. The European Commission is doing a very good job, is working very closely with all the national governments, and I think we are very close to obtain a solution. And for me, it's sure that in the 18th of December, we will take a decision.
Now, while Volodymyr Zelenskyy has reiterated that Ukraine will not give up any territory and prepares to present updated EU-Ukraine peace proposals to Washington, Russian forces continue daily attacks on regions near the front line. In a recent overnight strike, 110 kamikaze drones were launched at Ukraine, 84 of which were reportedly intercepted. Now, 3 people were killed and 5 others injured in the Kherson region, while another 16 were wounded in the Zaporizhzhia region as Russian forces continue striking these areas, mostly using artillery, mortars, and drones. The attacks also damaged apartment buildings, private homes, a hospital, and a school. In the Donetsk region, the city of Kramatorsk was hit by an aerial bomb on Monday. The strike wounded 4 people, including 2 children, and damaged several apartment buildings and private houses, leaving parts of the city without electricity. Local authorities reported that the strikes continued throughout the day, causing significant damage to the city's infrastructure. And despite daily attacks and significant destruction in the frontline city of Kostiantynivka, in Ukraine's Donetsk region, some residents continue to reside there. Large parts of the city have been reduced to rubble, and those who remain describe surviving under constant shelling as a daily struggle for survival.
It's bad. How are we living? We are being bombed. My house was destroyed. They dug me out a week ago. My chest hurts. I'm coughing up blood. Where am I supposed to go? With what? My pension is only about $80, but they say renting an apartment costs around $350. Where am I supposed to go? How will I live? Am I supposed to be homeless somewhere else? Here the apartment may be blown apart, but at least it's mine.
Well, we're living and we're still alive. We got through the day and that's good. And then we'll see where it takes us. That's how it is.
And that's the brief from Ukraine here. I'm Diana Skye. Thanks for watching and stay with us here for more on TVP World and tvpworld.com.